All right, we are at 11. A rectangular room is 12 and a half feet long and 10 and 1/3 feet wide. What is the area of the room? All right, so this is a pretty straightforward question. Everyone should know. You have to make sure to memorize this, but area equals length times width. So we just have to multiply 12 and a half times 10 and 1/3. There are two ways to do this that I know of. Two simple ways, okay? So what we can do is we can do the box or window method, and then it becomes, we split up, let's do 12 and 1/2 up here, and then we can split up 10 and 1/3 down here, okay? And we don't even have to, so now we just multiply, right? So 10 times 12, I know, is 120. I can just add a 0. 12 times 1/3, 12 times 12 over 1 times 1 over 3 equals 12 times 1 is 12 over 3, which is the same as 12 divided by 3. So this is just 4, right? 12 times 1/3 is the same as 12 divided by 3. 10 times 1/2, I know that 1/2 of 10 is 5. And 1/3 times 1/2 equals 1/6, because we're just multiplying across. 2 times 3 is 6. Now we just have to add these all up, right? So 120, make sure that we keep 4, 5, and then we can just put the 1/6 over here. So 4 plus 5 is 9, and then 0, and then 129 and 1/6. So we can do it like that, but we can also do it 12 and a half times 10 and 1/3. Another way to do it is turn both of these into improper fractions. So to turn it into an improper fraction, I do 12 times the whole number times the denominator. 12 times 2 is 24, and then plus 1 plus the numerator is 25 halves times 10 and 1/3. Do the same thing with 10 and 1/3. 10 times 3 equals 30 plus 1, so that is 31/3. Then we're just multiplying across. 25 times 31. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. Put a 0 here because we're multiplying by 30 instead of just 3. So the 0 makes it 30. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1, 7. So this becomes 775 over, and then we're multiplying across. 2 times 3 equals 6. So it's 775 over 6, and then we have to divide 6 divided by 775, right? Because that is the same, and 6 goes into 7 one time. Okay, so that is subtract. Bring the 7 down. 6 goes into 17 2 times. 6 times 2 equals 12. So 5. When we subtract, then we bring this 5 down. 6 goes into 55 9 times. And then 6 times 9 is 54. So we have a remainder of 1, which equals 129. And then, as I said before, the remainder of 1 turns into 1/6. Okay? So the remainder becomes the numerator, and what we're dividing by becomes the denominator. So the answer should be 129 and 1/6, as we got last time. And let's look at the answers, and it looks like the answer is D.